everybody, it's Loc here with another walk and talk video, as you guys have been calling them. I'm sorry for the background noise. There's a highway right next to me and it's early in the morning, so it's rush hour. But anyway, I wanted to come to you guys with a video talking about a comment that someone left on my Wax for Locs videos. And basically what he was saying was, thanks so much for this information. I had no idea about locs. But at the same time, I'm frustrated because it feels like there's so many rules of what you can and cannot do with locs. It seems so complicated. And I wanted to make a video about that because in actuality, locs are not a complicated hairstyle to take care of. They're actually very simple to do, but because of the commercialization of products and all this stuff, it kind of gets, there's incentive to insert confusion because people stand to gain and profit off of that confusion. So I just wanted to break it down and explain how locs are actually very simple to take care of. If you have locs, the only two products that you actually need is some sort of cleaner, a soap or a shampoo of your choice, and one oil. Those are the only two products that you need. Something else that you would need, but I don't consider it a product, is water. I recommend using distilled water, but it's not a product, so to speak. So again, the only two products you need are some sort of soap and an oil. Everything outside of that is optional. The way that my regimen looks is, by the way, I'm out of breath because I'm walking uphill. My regimen is such that I use the Dr. Bronner's soap and I follow it up with the Dr. Bronner's hair rinse. And I do that because I found that when I use the soap alone, it makes my hair kind of feel like hay, and it's like kind of hard. And I realized it's because the pH level of my hair from the soap is out of whack, so the hair rinse returns it back to a normal level. But if I chose a different soap or a different kind of cleaner, I probably could skip that step. So again, it just comes down to you need some sort of cleaner and you need an oil, and that's it. And so you really don't need to know all the ins and outs of locs to really know how to take care of your hair. You just need to remember that the only two things that you need is a soap and an oil. And if someone is proposing that you use something else, then you likely know that you don't need it. Locs don't have to be a complicated hairstyle at all. They're very simple to take care of. Even for maintaining your roots, you really don't need any particular tool, because you could literally just separate your locs, which doesn't require any tool at all, just your fingers, and that would be enough. Some people have the option of using a tool, like myself, and using the London Loc tool, but that's not a requirement. That also is optional. So it's just up to you how simple or complicated you want your hair care regimen to be. It really doesn't have to be very complicated at all, because you could get away with just having two products, a soap and an oil, and that will do the trick for you. I think it gets more complicated because we try to, do a lot of things with our hair. If you want to twist your roots aren't going to stay like that. So now you have to introduce another product to make it stay. And that's how we get into, like, do we use gel? And if we use gel, what kind of gel? Do we use a wax? Because it'll give us a great hold. Or, like all these different things. But ultimately, you don't need any of that. Those are all optional things. The only thing you need to take care of your locs is a soap, an oil, some water, and your hands. That's it. You could literally survive out in a forest, in the jungle, with just those things and be able to maintain your hair very well. I did make a video a long time ago on how to sort the good from the bad on YouTube, because there are so many videos that if you are someone who is new and you are trying to learn from what I call YouTube University, it can be difficult to sift through good and bad information. So I will link that video above so you can reference it and kind of use it as a framework for understanding what information is good and what information is bad. But If this is you, if you found yourself in this frustrating position of going on YouTube and finding all different kinds of videos with conflicting information, how did you overcome that? Put that in the comment section below to help those who are new to the loc journey and are trying to find their way. Let them know how you eventually came to understand what would work best for you and maybe save them a little bit of time. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.